Hello, Morticia. How are you?
I am very well. Thank you for asking. What are you doing?
Well, since today is Halloween, I decided to come talk to you.
I see. So what's up? I have a lot of time on my hands and am always waiting. Just waiting for something interesting to happen. Do you ever feel like that?
Sometimes. How do you feel about Halloween?
It's so much fun. People are dressed up like me. I love it. Are there any witches left in the real world at all anymore, or did they all get burned by now?
Well, Wicca is somewhat popular.
Really? What kind of witch are they then, and how do they practice magic these days anyway?
Well, Wicca is relatively accepted these days.
Relatively accepted? Well, let me tell you, that still isn't good enough for this girl.
So, what kind of things do you do on Halloween?
Oh, my favorite holiday. I'm gonna put on my black dress, and put on some red lipstick.
Do you accept trick-or-treaters?
I have candy for all. It's so much fun to watch little kids dressed up as vampires.
And do you watch scary movies?
I love them. I have to watch at least one every night. My favorites are Dracula and The Ring 2. Which is the worst movie ever made, but I can't help watching it every time.
So what else do you do on Halloween?
Halloween parties and dressing up are fun, too. We get out our vampire teeth and blood capsules out.
To go with your black dress and red lipstick?
Right. And my fake fangs come out just for the occasion. We vampires like to show off. We have special vampire punch for the occasion, too. It's a real hit with the kids.
So what's in your special vampire punch?
Lots of blood from our victims, of course. We use vegetarian blood.
Is there anything you'd like to say to my YouTube viewers this Halloween?
Come join me here in Transylvania. If anyone asks what your costume is, just tell him, "You're really scary." And they'll leave you alone. And then come stay forever in Transylvania.
And what do you think about people who don't celebrate Halloween?
I think they're weird. There's nothing wrong about being part of something that celebrates evil.
And what would you say to someone who doesn't celebrate Halloween?
If they're not into celebrating evil, then maybe they'd be better off living somewhere else. Weirdos.
Such as?
The moon maybe. Or even another planet. But don't go there because no one wants those weirdos there.
Okay, have you got anything else you'd like to say before we go?
I've got lots more things I'd like to tell them. But if I said any more, I'd just forget about all that stuff I was talking about. It was just some silly nonsense anyway.
Okay, well, say one of the things that you wanted to say.
Alright, it was just some silly nonsense anyway. The one thing I wanted people to know that Halloween isn't really evil or bad at all. It's actually quite nice.
Good. Well, bye Morticia. Enjoy your Halloween.
Bye, David. Just remember, we mustn't let these silly humans ruin such a good time. But until then, well, you'll be hearing from me again soon. Just remember, it was just some silly nonsense.